happy to be here with Dr. Nadeem Haque. He's one of our foremost economists, and we are here to talk to him at Conversations at Jazz. Dr. Nadeem, first question, what did you think about the Digital Pakistan Sectoral Conference? What are your thoughts?
I think it's a great initiative. The mobile phone companies are doing a great job in this country. It's one of the revolutions that we are proud of. But I think you need to take responsibility too. And I'm glad to see you are, and I'm glad to see you're leading a debate. And I would like to see that you should carry this forward into universities and charge the kids up.
So what do you mean when you say think systems?
You see, I think that more than anything, what technology has done has cut across traditional disciplines. I'm an economist, I trained to be an economist. So-and-so is a doctor, I trained to be a doctor. Now, in a sense, those divides are breaking down.
The fact that people think sectors in Pakistan is all about, oh, what's the next big sector to give us GDP growth, but they don't take care of administration, they don't take care of security, some of the basic things that a state should do. Why do we have that mindset?
Absolutely. I think the key thing is when you begin to think of the system as a whole, then you try and see how the system works. And then what you're saying comes to mind immediately. That, hey, the system is not working because there's something at the center that is not working, which is the state. And the state is incapable of making policy. The second thing that you begin to see is that, hey, what we lack is research, what we lack is thinking. When you don't have research or thinking, then by definition, you're not going to make a good policy.
I found it very interesting that you asked this very digital audience of about 200-300 people, raise your hands if you've heard a podcast or know what a podcast is. Like a quarter of them raised it. And this is like, your cream of the crop, like,
and
technologists.
Don't forget, podcasts are 20 years old. The cell phone, smartphone is now, I think, 11 years old. I know all poor people are carrying smartphones. Why are we not listening to podcasts? Podcasts is one of the greatest educational opportunity I know of.
Yeah. Any parting words for Jazz's ambition to make Pakistan digital completely by the next 5 years?
I think Jazz should start investing in universities and students.
What is the one barrier that you feel that young entrepreneurs have to make it in Pakistan?
The biggest barrier that they have is that they don't live in cities. They live in these suburban, barren places which are non-creative. But entrepreneurship always happens in clusters, and it happens in cities. In a city where a complex system of innovation occurs, where people hang together, to make innovation, we need the physical closeness for ideas to spark.
Yeah.
Ideas don't somehow get sparked when you are sitting miles away. The way cities are zoned, they are zoned only for cotis and only for cars.
And they're classist, right? So there are certain classes that will be out of that inspiration.
Absolutely. We are a very segregated, exclusionary society, and we love that. But that is not innovation, and that innovation will not happen unless we let kids come out.
Dr. Nadeem, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you being here, not only at the conference, but giving us this interview.
Thank you very much. All the best.
दुनिया को बता दो।